Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily tarot micro session. This is just looking at one day really quickly for each and every sign. We are going to start with Aries, as we usually do, and this is going to be for the 9th of May. So 9th of May for Aries. Let's see what comes up for you. The deck that I'm using today is called the Good Tarot. All right, so Aries, what you have coming up is the 8 of Fire in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and the 3 of Fire right side up. Okay, Aries, what's going on with you? So Aries, I think you're halting communication with somebody who's been trying to control or direct your life a little too aggressively for your liking. And why are you doing this? Because you're planning for the future. And you know that you can't plan for the future if somebody else is making all your plans for you. All right. So that's for Aries. Angela, hello, hello. Raining in Jersey, huh? It is sunshiny here. In fact, maybe I'll go for a walk after this video. Beautiful, beautiful. You're way early. Got 5 more signs before it's your turn. How you doing today? Up next, we're doing Taurus. This is going to be Taurus for the 9th of May. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, Taurus, you just had 2 cards fall out. I thought it was 1, but actually it's 2. We're going to take the next one. All right. So Taurus, you guys have the Ace of Earth, followed by the Messenger of Air in reverse, and the 4 of Earth in reverse. Okay. So Taurus, what do we have going on with you guys? You guys, Taurus, are doing some research right now, and that research has to do with setting some kind of new foundation, probably a financial foundation, but it could be a relationship style foundation. And so you're digging for information about the idea of starting this new foundation. And why are you digging for information? Because starting this new foundation is going to be causing you to either invest some money, pull some money out of savings or stash to put in it, or invest some energy, make you be more open or more vulnerable than you have been, or invest some of your time or your energy into a situation. So you're doing some research to make sure that what you're investing in is actually going to be worth the investment. Okay, so that's for Taurus. Next up, let's look at Gemini. Excuse me. This is Gemini for May the 9th. Let's take a peek. All right, so Geminis, you guys are showing the Magician. Hello there, Handy, welcome. 7 of Fire. And the 8 of Air. This is interesting. Okay. Geminis, with the Magician and the Seven of Fire, this is telling me that you are manifesting those things that you want to manifest right now. And you're doing that as a way of holding your own, of holding back anyone who may be trying to take over your territory or take over what you have. This is a way of putting up boundaries. Manifesting whatever this is as a way of putting up boundaries between you and somebody or some other group of people. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Nope, Virgo's still coming up. Why is this happening, Gemini? Because of the Eight of Air. I'm really feeling around on this card. It's different to me than a lot of the other Eight of Air cards that I have in my other decks. This is because you've had other ideas about things that you've wanted to manifest, and you've had to watch those ideas slip away, at least temporarily, recently. And because you've had to watch those ideas slip away, you found something that you can manifest that isn't going to slip away right now. And you're setting boundaries. I think you're just basically trying to make sure that nobody else is encroaching on your territory as you bring in these dreams or these targets or these goals that you have. You're trying to basically keep the competition at bay because you've had to redirect. You had put out a lot of energy on some other things, and you've had to sort of redirect that energy because those sort of slipped away with everything that's been going on in the world lately. So as you've had to redirect, now you're making sure that whatever it is you're manifesting, that nobody else gets credit for it or manifests it. I really feel like for somebody out there that watches my videos, you've invented something or created something and you're getting a copyright on it. And it's something that's very beneficial because of everything that we've been through. So, yeah. And I think that you were on track to have something else that would be worth copywriting, but because of the things that happened, you weren't able to do that. So this is what's been instead, and just trying to make sure that nobody else, steals your glory or steals the positive impact of the work and the effort that you've put out. Okay, so that's for Gemini. Next up, let's look at Cancers, and this is Cancer for the 9th of May. Excuse me. Gonna have to wet my whistle, guys. So handy, there's going to be Cancer and then Leo and then will be Virgo. All right, so Cancer for the 9th of May. Oh, you had one card that just fell and flipped all at once. We're going to take that, Cancers. Okay. All right, so what do you have? What do you have? Cancers, you have the Ace of Fire. Kind of looks like a genie's lamp with the genie coming out, doesn't it? And then we have the Five of Earth in reverse. And you have the Two of Earth in reverse. Okay. Cancers, the impression that I'm getting as I'm looking at these card combination is that you've been feeling a little bit left out of something lately. And you have this Ace of Fire. You have this idea, this happiness-making inspired idea that you're hoping will help you to feel a little bit less left out with other people. And why is this happening? Well, this has been happening because you've really been spreading your time out and you haven't been managing your time in such a way that you've actually had time to spend with other people. And so because since you've had this time that's sort of been going into other directions, now you're noticing and you're missing, you're feeling like you're missing out. And so now you're taking this idea that helps you to be more involved with other people. So you're not feeling as left out. Okay, so that's for Cancer. Hello there, Zuli. Glad you're here, my dear. Things are fantastic. How are they for you, Miss Ann? Next up, we're going to do Leos. These are going to be Leo for May the 9th. Thank you for the thumbs ups today, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you all for being here, spending some of your precious time with me, and for sharing these videos as well, and also for ordering private readings from me. It is because of all of your support that I'm able to do what I love to do for my living. Okay, Leo. You guys have the 6 of Earth, decorated horns there, 10 of Water in reverse. Message similar to Cancer yesterday, and the Tower card in reverse. Okay, Leos, or maybe not yesterday, maybe the day before. Last time I did a video, whenever that was. Leos, 6 of Earth and the 10 of Water in reverse. I think somebody's paying you back or paying you off, and this is actually not making you very happy. So somebody owed you something, or somebody felt like they owed you something. Okay. They're evening things out, but with that 10 of Water, you're not very happy that they are. Maybe you tried to give them something and hope that they would keep it, and now they're bringing it back. I don't know. This is kind of odd. Usually what we're looking for is a two-way street where things go back and forth, but you don't look happy about getting something back. And why is this happening? This is happening because you've been able to avoid a tower situation. You've been able to avoid a situation where something was taken from you that made you feel secure and stable. The fact that it comes up in reverse, you were able to avoid it pretty much by the skin of your teeth. Like you saw this coming and you were able to head it off at the pass, like just in time. Okay. Maybe this was a tower situation for the other person, and you were able to loan them some money or give them something that they needed to head off that tower situation. And now they're paying this back to you or bringing this back to you. And you're not very happy because you're worried about them. Maybe you're worried if, okay, well, if that helped them, why are they giving it back to me? Maybe they need to hold on to it. Maybe they need to keep it. You may be a little worried about them. Isn't that funny? The things that start out not making sense end up making sense by the time I'm done talking. At least in my little world, in my little mind. You are on time. Oh, excellent, Miss Annie. Happy for you. I'm always happy when people get what they need. Okay, so what are we working on now? We're working on Virgo's cards. I will tell you guys, this is a newer deck for me, this Good Tarot. And the shuffling is difficult because the cards they're not matte. They're definitely glossy, but there's something about the thickness or something about the finish that just makes them to where they don't glide really easy. But in spite of the difficult shuffle, the cards themselves are really growing on me. There's a lot of layered meanings. They're pretty deep cards. When you need to have them for the deep meanings, you can get some deep meanings off of these cards. All right, so this is for Virgo, May 9th. Let's take a peek. We have the 5 of air showing up in reverse. 8 of air showing up in reverse. Love card showing up in reverse. Okay, Virgos, what you have here, my dear, with those 5 of air and the 8 of air both showing up in reverse, you have a situation that you really did not know what to do with. There's been some kind of fight or debate going on between you and somebody else. And you have finally figured out a way that you can bring peace to this situation. With that 8 of air in reverse, you have clarity about how you can bring peace because you've been wanting to bring peace to this situation. Now you're seeing how you can do that without sacrificing your integrity. Okay? And why is this happening? Because there's somebody that you consider yourself to be partnered with that you haven't been able to be on the same page with or haven't been able to get along with. Now, this could be a romantic partner. This could also be maybe if you have roommates in your house or housemates, maybe I should say. This could be a friend. This could be a family member that maybe you're working on a project together. But there's somebody that you consider a partner that you have not been able to get along with very well. And you are understanding on the 9th, oh, wait, I can bring peace to this situation. I see exactly how to do that now. Okay. So that's for Virgos. Let's look next at Libra. This is going to be Libra for what? For May 9th. Okay, so Libras, you guys have the 9 of fire showing up here. You have the Emperor showing up in reverse. And you have the Messenger of Fire also showing up in reverse. Okay, so let's take a peek here. Libras, are you guys going to do your taxes? It looks like you're getting prepared to lose control of some kind of situation in your life right now. So you know it's coming. You know you won't be in complete control. And so you're getting mentally and emotionally prepared for that. And why is this? Because somebody has reminded you or told you that there's something that needs to be done that isn't particularly exciting to you. Okay, so whatever this is that needs to be accomplished that isn't particularly exciting to you, whether it's getting your taxes done or whether it's something else, you're preparing for this because you know that this is not something that you're going to have complete control of. And you're preparing for that loss of control, Libra. All right, let's look at Scorpio. This is going to be Scorpio for May the 9th. Let's see what we got, fellow Scorpios. Not thinking that I like Like, I don't feel like that really was supposed to fall. And if it was supposed to, it'll show up again. Let's see what comes up. We have a lot on our minds, Scorpio, for that much shuffling to be happening there. Yep, it was supposed to come up. It just wasn't supposed to come up that direction. That's funny. Okay, so we got the Eight of Fire. Hey there, LRKK. Glad to catch you. Glad you're here. So it came out originally, came out upside down, and I was just like, that just doesn't feel right. No matter which way I tried to feel around, it just didn't feel right. So I put it back in, shuffled it back in, it came back out, but it came in right side up. So we have the Eight of Fire right side up. We have the Queen of Air reversed. And we have the Five of Fire reversed. Oh, I know what that's all about. Okay, so Scorpios, we have a lot of fast communications coming into us. And we are not very happy about all those fast communications coming into us on the 9th. We are ready to just shut it down. We're like, this is nice. It's a good problem to have, but right now it's a problem. Right now I need to focus. I need calm, I need peace, I need quiet, I need to focus. So I don't need something coming in this fast, just bombarding me all the time. And why is this happening? Because of the Five of Fire in reverse. We seriously just want calm and peace. We don't want a lot of chaotic stuff. We don't want scattered energy. We just want to be able to focus and do our own thing. Okay? So that's Scorpios. Next up, we have Sagittarius. Oops, put my line on the wrong one. I always try to keep track of who I've read for and who I haven't, so I don't skip anybody. All right, Sagittarius, you're up next. And then next we have Aquarius. No, Capricorn. Right now, Sagittarius, though. All right, Sagittarius. Six of Water. I don't think I've had this card come up for this deck before. It's a pretty card. Ace of Water showing up in reverse. And the Strength card in reverse. So Sagittarius, I think you're having a reunion with somebody from your past on the 9th. But during this reunion, I think you're realizing that this person isn't who you thought they were. And so you are realizing that you don't enjoy their company as much as you used to anymore. You don't have as much respect for them as you used to anymore either. And why is this? Because of the Strength card in reverse. I think what's going on here, Sagittarius, is that whenever you used to be around this person or be in their company before, your self-esteem was not in a very high, good place. And now that your self-esteem is in a better space, you don't want to tolerate the stuff that comes out of their mouth or how they treat you. where before you didn't notice it as a problem. So that's why now you're noticing, because now your self-esteem is not in that same place it used to be. Okay. Let's look next at Capricorn. Thank you, Zuli. I appreciate that. Capricorn, Capricorn. Capricorn for May the 9th. All right, so Capricorns, you guys have the 5 of Earth, 8 of Fire in reverse, and the Queen of Air. Okay, so Capricorns, 5 of Earth and the 8 of Fire in reverse. There's not a lot of communication that's going on around you, and it's making you feel a little bit like you're left out. And why is this happening? Is this Capricorn or is this somebody else? This is happening because you've got somebody in your sphere of influence who is very logical about the way that they handle things. And so this may be the person that you're used to communicating a lot with. And all of a sudden they have shut things down for a while because they're trying to think things through and make sure that everything makes sense and adds up. And so because this person has gone quiet to take some time to think some things over and logic them out, you're starting to feel left out because you're not used to this. This isn't the normal pattern for this person that you're interacting with. Okay. That was supposed to be Capricorn. Didn't I do that to somebody yesterday too? That was Capricorn. I'm okay. That was Capricorn. What a mess. Thank you, Savannah. Sorry, Capricorns. I know I called you Sagittarius. My apologies. All right, let's look at Aquarius next. And this is going to be Aquarius for May the 9th. Thank you, Annie. I appreciate that. Have a great day, honey bunny. Alrighty, Aquarius for May the 9th. What do you have showing up? Thank you for the thumbs ups, guys, and for sharing this video around. Thank you also for buying private readings from me. It is because of all of you that I get to do what I love to do for my living. Aquarius, King of Earth, Emperor. These are two different people. Neither one of them are you. And the 10 of Air. What's going on? Okay. So Aquarius, you have somebody who's very solid in their resources. And you also have somebody who is naturally a leader or an alpha. Two different people who are happy to support you. In a Air situation, there has been a situation where you're quite welcome, Gladys. Okay, it looks like I got disconnected and reconnected. So let's pick this back up. So Aquarius, you did have a situation where people were talking badly about you and where your reputation basically had to be proven, is a good way to say it, to get these people to shut their traps, basically. So you were able to prove your reputation. You were able to prove that you have integrity and that what these people were saying was not true. And because you were able to prove that, now you've got these high-powered supporters that can feel free to support you because they know now that by supporting you, they're not putting any kind of slur on their name, and that you're somebody that is trustworthy, and that they can feel good about supporting both reasons. Okay? So that's for Aquarius. You too, Ms. Zuli. Have a great weekend yourself. Yamini Raj, hello, hello. What I use is Logitech. I don't know the model number. I don't know if it would even be out here anymore. But it's a wireless headset. And I've been using Logitech headsets since I started doing this in 2012, 2013. This is probably my third one so far. They make a really high quality headset for doing this type of work. I particularly prefer a headset because that means whichever way I move, the microphone is always the same distance away from my mouth, so I'm not going to get quieter and louder. I won't fade in and fade out. And I hope you can find a good one for yourself, Yamini. Gladys, you're quite welcome. Namaste, Ms. Zuli. All right, next up, we've already done Aquarius, so next we want to do Pisces. All right, Pisces, messenger of air, king of fire, and three of fire in reverse. Okay, Pisces, with this messenger of air and king of fire, I do think that you have a new message or some new truth that is coming to you about something that you already have established and you're already doing. Something that calls on your creative juices. That may be like your own business on the side or a hobby. It may be that you've already grown it into a massive business for yourself. But there's something coming in here, a new truth or a new message about something that you're doing that brings you excitement, possibly even brings you money. And why is this new message coming in or this new truth coming in? Because you've got the three of fire in reverse, which tells me that you're having to change travel plans. That's kind of obvious. But also you're having to change long distance plans. So when I say long distance, that's not really not what I mean. What is the word I'm looking for? Long-term plans. So long-term plans could be, in 3 to 5 years, we're going to buy a house and we're going to have a baby. And so the house is going to have an extra bedroom and blah, blah, blah. So that's like a long-term plan for me. So I think you're changing long-term plans. And because you've changed long-term plans, I think you've been communicating with somebody about that change. And so now you're finding out information about something that you're doing right now that helps support that plan change. Okay, and that something probably has to do with bringing in money. I'm going to say 99% has to do with bringing in money. Okay. So there's your reading, Pisces. That covers everybody. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you for all the thumbs ups today, guys. And thank you for just spending some of your precious time with me. And of course, I will see you guys back here on the next video if I don't see you at a reading first. Peace out.